Eagles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, McKee. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On first down, McKee. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, McKee. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Brings up fourth down, solid coverage by the Bears D. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're scaring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is set away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's McKee. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Looking to throw, McKee. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Throwing again. McKee. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. Read option. This is White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Heineke. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And taken at the 46. Cooks flashing the footwork. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McKee. He's got goal. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down. McKee. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw again on second down. McKee. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Josh Riley from 17 yards out. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A first down throw for Heineke. This one into the hands of Jalen Camp. And he goes out right around the 39. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Heineke. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Heineke to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To throw is Heineke. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Heineke again. Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Heineke. Open man, he's got Camp complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Heineke. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. That good for 19 and a first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. McKee now. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Flushed out right. And some room to run now. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 2nd and 6. And right side, they're going to go option here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Down the left sideline. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
From the gun, Heineke. He's got the hook up here to Camp. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Heineke now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he fields it cleanly. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try it up the gut with goal. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
McKee to throw here. He completes it to Snead. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the middle they go with goal. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Here now, 2nd and 4. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
McKee will look to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
McKee. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On 4th down, McKee. He's got his man. Big catch by Riley. Touchdown! Josh Riley, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and it is 28-0. That time a 9-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year.
Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He'll take it at the 42. So a victory here for the Commanders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of it.